to the channel. My name is Tara and today is Into Resin Day. So we are going to do the little swan. It's like a little jar mold type deal. It doesn't have a lid. It's just a swan and you can like put stuff in it. I guess you could use it for like a pencil holder, for your sticks, for your crafting, or anything you want really. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do two of these, and the first one I'm gonna use this glitter. It's like purpley black and it's called Onyx and it's extra fine glitter, and I got this from Walmart. So I'm gonna go mix up some resin and we'll get started. Okay, so I have mixed up 6 ounces of Bond Crafter resin. So I'm just gonna pour some glitter in here. Oh, I just made a mess. All over my new mat. Anyway, where's my stick? So yeah, I'm just gonna pour a good amount in here. And we'll start with that. Make sure I scrape the sides real good. I want it to be jam-packed full of glitter. Where you don't see any resin peeking through, or any clear spots rather. I think I need a little bit more. I got my mold covered up here so I don't get any glitter inside of it. I'm going to move that out of the way just to be sure though while I mix this. I've had this glitter for a while now and I haven't found the perfect project to do it with. And so I was excited to do this. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Now I am going to put a little bit of the Elmer's glue in so that it doesn't sink. It is an extra fine glitter, but I'm not sure if it would still sink or not. So my Elmer's glue bottle, the lid doesn't work, so I just transferred it into this little squeezy bottle thing that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I have 6 ounces. I don't want it to be super thick, so I want to be able to get down into the head and neck good, and it's going to be thick, you know, when you put the glue in. So I don't really want to put a whole bunch. I'm just going to start off with maybe 3 drops and see how that does. And it's an extra fine glitter, so it really may not sink that bad anyway, but I just want to be sure. I'm going to start off with that. Get that good and mixed up. And hopefully this is enough resin for that. Oh, okay. That's already pretty thick. So I think that will be good. Just make sure it's all incorporated really good. Kind of scrape it from the bottom up of the cup. And I think that is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the vacuum chamber, but I can't put it in this cup that full. So I'm just going to get an old cup since I have glitter in it and it's hard to clean glitter out of your cups. And I'm just going to split it in half. Oh yeah. Good and messy. Alright, let's go ahead and split this. And hopefully it doesn't overflow, because I've known when every time I put glue in resin and put it in the vacuum chamber, it does want to overflow pretty high. So I'll have to definitely keep an eye on that. But okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the vacuum chamber and we'll be right back. Alright, so it's all debubbled now. Take my little wax paper off of there. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour this in. Should be pretty straightforward and simple, hopefully. Actually, let me get a scraper tool real quick so I can cut that off, because it doesn't like to stop on its own when you have the glue in it. I'm going to try and get it in the head and neck really good first, and I can see it filling up down in the head. So I'm going to stop there for a second and do some squidging. Kind of stiff right there, but hopefully that's getting it good. And then we'll just keep pouring. Okay, let's move to the other side. Actually, you know what? I don't know what that back side looks like. I'm going to squeeze over there a little bit too. Never poured this mold yet, just got it. If you didn't see that unboxing. Okay, well, that was 3 ounces so far. We're almost filled, so we are going to have some extra, it looks like. I'm trying not to make too many bubbles by scraping that cup. So I'm going to do it really gently. And I'm going to get down, and so I can get eye level and pay attention to how high we're getting. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's too much. And it's gonna be hard to get that out with that glue in it. No, not too bad. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so it is domed now, and we still have a little less than 2 ounces. So this one takes about 4, which is kind of what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. Okay, I've made a mess over here. Okay, so now we have 2 ounces, or yeah, a little less than 2 ounces. So, what should we do with that? See, the turtle only takes about an ounce and a half, or about an ounce, I think. And then we have, let's see, we haven't done this little conch shell mold for a while. Maybe that would look nice. I think it takes about an ounce and a half, so we may still have a little bit more. I'm just going to move that out of the way for a second. Keep my paper under there so I don't mess my mat up. Always put something under your handmade molds, or it will warp your mat. I'll clean that up. Okay. I'm just going to pour this in here. I think that looks good. A few more bubbles, and I domed it. Well, it'll be alright. Okay, so I have a tiny bit more left, so I'll find something to do with that off camera. Well, yeah, because I don't. What could we do with that? Oh, you know what? I just got a new little extras mold in, and it came with like 2 molds, which I really thought these were going to be smaller, but I can still use like the smaller ones. These like little gemstones. I find something to do with these. You can always pour these and then use them to embellish different things if you need it. But I got them thinking I could use these little gemstones to make little pieces to throw in molds for extra pieces, you know? Oh, and I just sat on the bag. So I'm just going to fill this up, and then we'll be back on demold. Now I will wait probably maybe an hour, and then go ahead and throw my heat mat on to get this good and cured so that we can move on to the next one. Okay, so this is all good and cured now. Been cooled down for a very long time, so should be no possibility of breaking the head off. And I got my gloves on in case I have to dig around in there and try to get it out. I am going to go ahead and get the shell out first, or the little tray. Okay. Oh, well, doesn't look great with the glitter in it. Hopefully I don't know, I might be able to jazz it up a bit. It's a little too much sparkle, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully that's not a bad sign for this. May I put too much glitter. Alright. Well, let's loosen it all the way around first. It's sort of stiff, so hopefully it's not that bad to get out. I really don't know the best way to do this, actually. I wish they would have used a softer silicone for this. I don't really want to put anything inside there because I want to be able to pour it again without having to wait forever. Let me see if I can pull it up to myself. I don't know how I'm going to get the suction to release all the way down in there. Oh wow. I should definitely use a softer silicone on this. I can see that it's not released all the way down. That's for sure. Okay, maybe it is now. I still don't know how I'm going to get this out of here. Alright, give me a second. Okay, so I did get it, but I'm telling you, they definitely should have gone with the softer silicone on this one, because that's like near impossible to get out. Like, to the point that next time I do want to try to pour the other one that I was going to do to match or to go with this one. I will definitely put some mold release in it, but if that doesn't substantially help getting it out, I'll probably never pour it again. So, with that being said, here it is. Now, it is pretty. It doesn't look as shiny as it really should be for some reason. Maybe that's the glitter. I don't know. Maybe that glitter is just not very good, but, or maybe I just got stuff all over it. Maybe I just need to wipe it off, because I did end up having to go ahead and put some that silicone pouring oil in it to try to help. I don't know how much it really did, but yeah, I mean, it is a pretty mold. But I'm telling you, that maybe somebody with hands that aren't as damaged as mine, and weak as mine are, you might have a better time with it. And I did have to, before I even was able to get it out of the mold, I did have to go and trim that up because it was like cutting me. So I would definitely, next time, dome it really well, so maybe it won't be so sharp around that rim, and 100% get some silicone, some mold release in it, because that was probably one of the hardest molds I've ever had to demold before, and that's saying something. So I'm all sweaty now. But it is pretty. I do like it. But I really do want to try to do the other one. As crazy as that may sound right now. So, all right. Let me get some stuff together and we'll be right back. All right. Well, call me crazy, but I am going to go ahead and do the other one. Yeah, I did spray some mold release in here, hoping that it will do its job and help me out with getting it out. If not, maybe my dad can come over and help me pull it out when he gets off work. So for the second one, I'm going to use that new Saya Ultrafine glitter in the white. And it's holographic, so it shifts to different blues and purples and stuff. So I've already mixed up the resin. I got in here 140 mils, which is a little over 4 ounces. Mainly because I know it took about actually right at 4 ounces on the last one, but I want to dome it really good, so I hopefully don't have that edge that wants to cut me. So I want to dome it pretty good this time. So I've already mixed it up, and let me move this out of the way. I don't know why I just moved that. And yeah. I'm not gonna. I think I'm. Let's just start with that, because I don't want to overload it with glitter. I am going to go ahead and put the glue in it again. So I'm going to try to use as little glitter as possible this time to get that. I still want an opaque a look to it. But see, that's weird. In the jar, it looks more of a pink to blue, but when you put it in the resin, it's got more of like a red to green shift. I might need to put some of that other ultrafine glitter in it, but I don't know. Didn't really want that. I was going for blue and pink. Add a little bit more. And you know what? I could have put the one that I made in there too. Let's go with a little bit of this ultrafine pink one, just a little bit, just to add some pink. See, that looks a little better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. And then I am going to add a couple drops of the Elmer's glue. What did I do last time? 3. Let's go ahead and go with 3 again. I'm just going to squeeze it until the drop comes to the top, and then just let it drop. Come on now. There we go. And that should be fine. Getting a little stuffy nose. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Then we go. I am going to go stick this in the vacuum chamber, and then we'll be back to pour it. Okay, so I've ran this through the vacuum chamber for a few minutes and should be all debubbled. It's weird because when you look at it from top down, it does look like it's like shifts from like a red to green, but from the side it is blue to pink. I guess that's what makes it holographic. I just didn't notice it before. So, okay, now I'm just gonna do like I did before and make sure I get it in the head and neck area first. Okay, that looks good right there. I'm gonna go take the rest of this and throw it in my extras mold over there, and then we'll be back hopefully on demold or yeah. All right, so I'm back and everything's all cured now, and I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get it out of the mold on camera, so I just went on ahead and demolded it on my own and added a little bit to it. So here is the black one. I added some dried flowers to it that I had, and I think it turned out pretty cute. So there it is. Now I'll definitely get you some pictures at the end. And here's the white one. I kind of made them to where they matched. I thought it turned out pretty good. So the mold release did help. I still struggled a little bit and had to use a silicone pouring oil to get it out, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the first time. So yeah. So what do you think? Do you like them? I like them. And you can use these for anything, really. You don't have to put flowers in them. You can use them for your little knickknacks or not knickknacks, your little tools and stuff that you use for your crafting, your Q-tips and little micro brushes and stuff. So yeah. And then also I wanted to show you, I made some new molds yesterday. And this is a little butterfly. It's like a crystal mold that I made from a little brooch that I had bought, which I took the back piece off, but that's what that's going to look like. So that's really pretty. Hopefully it turns out good. I also made another one of the little brooch, the little flower brooch molds. This one. So that I have a couple of those. And that's really pretty too. It's possible maybe whenever we go to do the next giveaway, I might include either the butterfly or the brooch mold or something in the giveaway. I guess I'll leave that up to you all when we get closer to that. And then this one is like a little agate crystal piece that I bought a kit in Walmart that had 3 of these. And it did have 2 of these little pins in there. And I just took the bottom one off and just to try to make it like a pendant instead of having the 2 in there. Don't know if I'll be able to get resin in there or not, or if I'll just have to do it myself afterwards. So yeah, that's cool. And then if you remember when I got those little glass handles from Walmart, if you saw that video, I made a mold of those. I didn't take them out yet because I do know that I'll have to cut through there, but I just took the one out, and I used my little silicone measuring cups to put those in to make, because it was like I wanted to have the least possible amount of silicone around them, and they kind of just fit in there perfectly. So I did put the polyurethane in the bottom of the cup just to make it level because of how it curves, you know. And yeah, so they're still in there. I need to get it out. But yeah, you can use your silicone cups. You can use the backs of your molds. I do that a lot to make molds. So yeah, just look around in your craft room if you're looking for a mold housing and check some of your molds out. And then, remember this, I showed you this the other day that I had made a mold of, and somebody said that they would like to see me actually do it and make a good version of it, because this was just extra resin and it was thick and had holes. But anyway, so I noticed that on these petals or the leaf parts, it really wasn't as shiny as it could have been. And but the crystal's not like that. It doesn't have scratches on it, doesn't have smudges or nothing. So I think maybe I took it out of the mold too soon. So I did go ahead and make another one, even though it takes a lot of silicone. I haven't taken it out yet. I'm going to leave this one in for a good 24-48 hours so that it's very, very good and cured, and hopefully it doesn't get messed up this time. So that will definitely be an upcoming video. So yeah, I think that's it for the day. So just let me know what you think. Leave me a little comment. Let me know what you think about the swans. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.